Follow all Moesu news on his website, www.moesu.com, on his Facebook and Instagram page too, for daily exclusive publications.
Hello and welcome on Moesu for this new video about the ModXplus basics. Let's continue the topic about the motion sequencer. Do not forget to see the first video, because if you do not see the first video about the motion sequencer at part level, you will not understand what I'm going to explain to you at the command level. So check the first video. You really need to do that. Trust me. Okay. Here we have the Modx 6 Plus, you have the 7 with the synth keyboard action, you have the 88 notes with the piano keyboard action. If you do not know me, my name is Joel Borg, and I have also a Facebook page. You can shoot me on the Facebook, it's called Moesu. You can shoot me on the Instagram, it's called Moesu13, and you have also the big website as a reference, it's called Moesu.com. And if you are not a Moesu YouTube follower, please click on subscribe and click on the bell to be informed when I release a new video. So let's go for the topic about the motion sequencer at command level. What are the differences with the parts? Very easy. Here you control destination at command level. Okay, end video. No, that's a joke, of course. And what we are going to see is how to do this. But we are not going to control things under part level. Motion sequencer part control things for the parts. Motion sequence command control things at command level. Very easy to understand, isn't it? Okay, so let's go to edit, and here I stop at edit command audio, of course. And do not go to the motion sequencer first. Go to control and go to control sign. Here I have set in my display feature, motion sequencer lane 1, there is nothing, of course. And generally, when you start, you see things here, say enter, for the assignable knob, okay. And say, oh, can I do things here? So no, here, generally the knob can control part things. So if you want to do something in command level for the motion sequence, you press on plus as example. And here you see it's assignable knob 1, you have a destination. So you press here on the first one, you see is motion sequencer lane 1. You have 4 lanes, like you have on the part. I will explain just after why the 4 and how we can use it and how many we can use in the same time. So let's go to the motion sequencer lane 1 command for command level. And what are the destinations? Insert A and B. But Joel, you have explained that we have insert A and B at part level. And here we see insert A and B, and we are at command level. Yes, because this is insert A and B for the AD input. Do not think this is a part thing. This is the command level we are for the insertion effect. For the AD input, so with the command motion sequencer, you can control the insert A and B for your AD input. Very interesting. If you connect synth as example, or why not microphone, also you can do a lot of things. Of course, it depends what you have set as insertion effect. You have under control, you can control things for the reverb, which is a system effect, for the variation effect, which is also a system effect, for the master effect, also you can control things. And for the AD input, you can have under control the volume, the reverb sound, and the variation sound. So you can do some cool things with your motion sequence like that. And you have the same screen like you have on the part level here. And now we can go to the motion sequence. And when you start, you have this. If I want to activate the ear, we're okay. And I need to set my lane off. I push this off if you want to go to see the MSFX. Ask me for Moesu Masterclass. And I want to explain you something. Here you have the trigger. I wait this video to explain the trigger. On each lane, you can set trigger on, off. So what is the trigger? If you set here on, to let your motion sequence start, you need to press the trigger button. So you can start to play with the motion sequence. And when you want to have the motion sequence starting, you press here and restart. Here I have not set nothing very important, so you cannot hear, but this is the idea. You can see that we have the same sequence inside for each lane. You can have same as a part. You can have 4 lanes for the command level. You have the same thing. You can have things under control for the tempo, the beat, the harp. You can have the unit multiply if you want. You have the same idea for the cycle, what I can call the step, like a step sequencer when you put things here. This is not note, this is amplitude for the destination you want to have under control. You have the velocity limit in the same idea that you have on the part level. You have the same screen, so very, very easy, very simple. And you retrieve the amplitude like that. You can have things under control through the faders here. You can use the scene memory to set the pulse. The pulse is the waveform, I will say, that you have. You have the same 18 waveform that you can assign here. I will use a tilt here. And you can manage the things like that, change the forms like this and the position, the situation. You can do a lot of things with the motion sequencer with this and have things under control, the bipolar. You can save it. You can do a lot of things. You have the same 8 things. So this is the same idea. I will not go deeper because we have seen it for the part. And this is really the same idea that you have, but here at the command level, and here with FMX part as example. So very subtle things here I done. So this is really the same things. If you really want to go deeper for this, you can ask me for a Moisio Masterclass. It's online through Zoom. We are one-to-one, and you choose the topic we are going to work together. It can be the motion sequencer for the FX, or go in more details with more examples because you say, I want to do this and I do not find the good way to do this. Can you explain to me? Okay, I can do that. You have the video after your session. You can download it and review as many times you want to see it. So you have information on video description and on video ending is for Modex, Modex Plus, montage, all the Yamaha stage keyboard you have under control, YCCP, CK, John Meta software, and also audio modeling, Camlet Pro, because you know I work with audio modeling as a partner, and I lead all the training in English and in French for audio modeling online. Okay, so that's the bonus time. Okay, so for this bonus, we start in the same way that we start the part level. But I do not see the MS here on the arm part. Yes, because we are on command, remember. So MS command is here, motion sequence command is here. Okay? So you can activate like that. Check on the preset if you see the motion sequence command. So there is a motion sequencer. I need to see that. So for this bonus, I wait this to explain to you the lanes and how it's work, because I think this is the good place before to go to the third video. On the first one, it will be perhaps, I do not talk about the command part, so it can be soon. On the third, it will be later, so it's really the good time. To explain to you, let's go to motion control and on motion control. You have overview, is amplitude, and you have here motion sequencer. So for each part, you can have a motion sequencer with 4 lanes, like that. For each part. Why 4 lanes? Because perhaps you want to have one destination under control with 1 lane that modulates things in a specific way, and one other destination that you want to have under control in different way. In this case, when you want to have something very different in the same part or in the same common things, you use several lanes because they do not suit the same things. Okay, in this case, you use lane 1, lane 2, and 3, 4 if you need. Okay, as you see at the bonus of the first video, if you have something very close for the 2, you can put several destinations on the same lane. And it's a way to win some place because there is a limitation, of course. You cannot have 128 lanes playing on the same time. You have at maximum 8 lanes. And this screen is here to explain to you and to let you allow how many lanes and what lane you are going to work with. Here I have assigned a command lane 1. By default, it's activated. So I have 1 in use. If I unselect, you see it's 0 up to 8. Okay. And here, important things before to start. Like we have the arpeggio select when you are on this view, and you can select the arpeggio. Very important for Modex and Modex Plus because you do not have the buttons we have on the montage. And if you want to select the variation, you can do on this screen. Very great to do this. You can do the same thing for the 8 sequence of your motion sequencer that you have for each lane. That's the things you need to have in mind, okay? And have in mind too that when you activate the one, it's the one for the part 1 and part 3 lane 1 as example, motion sequencer 1, and the same for the command. You cannot have the 1 for the part 1, the 3 for the part 2, the command on the 3rd or the 4th or the 8th. This is the one for motion sequence for all lane that you have, okay? And as example, if on part 1 I have set 2 lanes, I can say, okay, I want the 2 because I have 2 specific lanes here. On the 2, I do not have 1. On the 3, I have. And here on the 4, on that, command, I do put off. I am on 8 to 8. I cannot put 1 over. I have reached the maximum. So the maximum lane in use is 8, like the arpeggio. You can use 8 parts with arpeggio. You can use 8 lane for all the parts and the command level you have inside the Mod Express and Montage. That's very easy to understand. 8 is the magical number, I will say here. But we have that video ending. I hope you have liked it. I hope you have find it interesting. If yes, please click on the blue thumb. It's very important for me. As a reminder, I'm alone to do all I do on Moesio. The video, the website, the Facebook, and the Instagram. So when I have some likes, I'm very happy for the content I produce for you for free. But if you want to help me, you have bottom right the video, something here. You can use the super thanks. It's like a kind of donation. It helped me to improve the gear I use, like the cams or the sound card, things like that. I use for recording this video or renew some licenses for the software for the website too, or buy some new software. As example, since June, I use Melodyne to clean my mic recording, I would say. Because you know Melodyne to change the tune and for the singers, okay, but you can do some great things also when you do some video with Melodyne. So as example, I have upgraded my Melodyne level to clean my mic track for this video. So thank you in advance if you want to go in this way and support the channel for me. If you want a Moesio masterclass, you have all information on video description and on the ending that come. See you soon for one other video on Moesio. Bye.
Would you like to discover, learn, or improve your knowledge of your Yamaha synthesizer or stage keyboard? Book your Moesio Masterclass now. Your private session is conducted online through Zoom. Take all benefit of Moesio expertise, Yamaha synthesizers and stage keyboard specialist for nearly 20 years, and consultant for Yamaha Music Europe and France. As member of International Yamaha Tech Talk live team, and host of the Camelot Pro sessions for audio modeling, Joel take care of your experience level. Whether you're a beginner or a skilled user, get the most out of your Yamaha synthesizer, stage keyboard, John Mayla's software suite, or Camelot Pro.
Book your session from the Moesio Facebook page. Use slots available in the service tab, or by email, moesio@orange.fr. This service is available in French and English, only for users who live in European Union. Camelot Pro 1-to-1 Masterclass are available for users all over the world through audio modeling platform. Thank you for watching this Moesio video. Do not forget to click on like, subscribe, and click on the bell to be informed when a new video is online. Do not hesitate to write a comment or ask a question. See you soon. Bye.